Hello, everybody. Welcome to Didia Media. My name is Didia Marachi Precious, and if this is your first time of seeing any of my videos, I say a whole lot of stuff that are contrary to public opinion. Okay, I was having my quiet time this morning, and I came across a scripture somewhere in James chapter 5, verse 16. Okay, my emphasis on the last statement, and that is the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. And when I first saw the scripture, the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much, I was thinking that one has to be righteous first, then one has to make his prayer fervent and effective before your prayer can avail much. Okay, now let's look at this same scripture from the Passion Translation. The Passion Translation says, um for tremendous power is released through the passionate, heartfelt prayer of a godly believer. Okay, the King James Version used righteous man. The Passion Translation used godly believer. Let's take it again. For tremendous power is released through the passionate, heartfelt prayer of a godly believer. So, what is it trying to say? It says that power is released because you are a godly believer. Okay, notwithstanding, let's look at what the Message translation says about it. The Message says the prayer of a person living right with God, the prayer of a person living right with God is something powerful to be reckoned with. The prayer of a person living right with God is something powerful to be reckoned with. It's because it means that the righteous man, the godly believer, and the one living right with God is the same thing, different languages, but they are talking about the same thing. And if you look very well, the prayer of a person living right with God is something powerful to be reckoned with. It means that their prayer is powerful and is reckoned with. Why? Because they are righteous, because they are a godly believer, because they are living right with God, and not the other way around. So you ask yourself, is your prayer fervent? Ask yourself, are you a believer? Are you righteous? Now, what does it mean to be righteous? Be as in righteousness is right standing with the Father, and you should understand that the Lord has made you righteous. As in God has imputed righteousness in you, so you are righteous. And because you are righteous, you are a godly believer. And because you are a godly believer, you are in right standing with God. So your prayer is effective. Your prayer is fervent. Because the Bible has made us understand that the prayer of a person living right with God, that's the righteous man, is something powerful. So your prayer is powerful not because you pray how many times in a day. No, your prayer is powerful not because you do some gymnastics. No, your prayer is powerful because you are in right standing with God. Your prayer is powerful because you are a believer. Now, if a non-believer prays, a non-believer is not in right standing with God. So if a non-believer prays, their prayer is not powerful. Tremendous power is not released. Why? Because they are not in right standing with God. So because you are in right standing with God, your prayer is powerful. Because you are in right standing with God, heaven hears, and not the other way around. Thank you very much. I hope this would help. If you like this video, help me like, share, follow, subscribe, invite your friends, and God will help us. Thank you so much. Goodbye.